In today's video, I'll be going over 3 of the best texture packs for Hypixel Bedwars. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and please join my Discord server because I am trying to resurrect it and I'll be doing loads of events and cool stuff in there once it becomes more active. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's get straight into the first texture pack. Okay, so, ooh, my controls. There we go. Okay, so, first pack on this list is Majestic 16X, which is Scenical's, I want to say 20k pack, let me double check that. 50k pack by Hydrogenate. Honestly, this has been like one of my favorite packs since it came out, and I sort of use it on and off a bit, but like I always end up coming back to this at some point. And can I just say how much of a fan I am of the wool blocks in this pack? Where are you, Yellow? You're there. Yeah, I'm such a big fan of these wool blocks. Like I can't think of any. Okay. I can't think of like any other pack that I've seen these types of wool blocking. I don't know if the guy who made this pack made the wool blocks or if they're from like some other pack or something that I just don't know of. I'm not sure, but either way, I like them. I'm also a pretty big fan of the sword. This pack does have 2 versions, so this is the V2. They're basically the exact same pack, and they were released together. Basically, I think the first one I want to say is more complicated. I'll show you the first one. One of them is more detailed at least. Hey, Yellow. Hey, buddy. I do prefer this version, the V1. Let me put that on really quickly. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. You can tell the sword's got a slightly different handle. I think the GUI is a bit different. No, so the GUI is not any more complicated. I'm not actually 100% sure what the differences are then, except for like the tools. Why is my render distance like not working? I also do quite like the imagery just generally. I think it's pretty unique. Because again, usually you sort of just get the really clean, minimal inventory look, and I think I like the fact that this pack's tried to stray away from that sort of minimalist look, but still end up looking really clean, because it means the pack actually looks like it's got quality and has had effort put into it, as opposed to some 12-year-old learned how to delete the lines in the inventory GUI on a pack or something. I also don't mind this guy. Like, it's nothing exceptional. There's no like, oh hey sir. I did not go your way. You know, this guy's nothing like exceptional. I think it's nice, but like it's a sky. There's only so much you can do with it. Not my favorite sky in the world, but it's still pretty nice. I also kind of like the crosshair. Like, I know it's a crosshair and you can kind of just use the crosshair mod to make a crosshair that you like, but there you go, Aqua. Okay, now he thinks I'm cheating. Yippee! No! Oh, he's on 1! He was on 1. You are actually taking the piss. Did he invis rush? He did! Dude! Oh! Yeah, that's this pack. I like it. It's pretty clean, but it's also not super basic. That's kind of my general verdict on it as a whole. Both that includes the other version as well. On to the next pack. Okay, so second pack, we all know what pack this is. This is Midnight 16X. You've seen this 1,000 times. It's a really well-known pack. It's by ZOXT and Lush. Why is my game audio so loud all of a sudden? But you know, this is a well-known pack, and for good reason. It was made, I think, for Intel Edit. I've not actually looked in a while because I've just never needed to. Can I beat this guy up? Oh my god, I can. That's the things I actually like about this pack. I'm a fan of the overall look of the pack with the sort of... Let me just kill this guy. You know, with how the pack just looks and the sort of vibe, because it is quite a simple vibe. I know before when I was talking about how the reason I like Majestic was because it wasn't a clean, simple pack. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with a clean, simple pack. It just means that I also respected that one for going against the norm at the time. But you know, honestly though, I do like this pack. I think this pack pulls it off especially well. The sort of minimal look with the gradient sword and you know, the GUI being quite minimal. There's nothing over the top about this pack, and I like it. I think it does do that just really well. I think what this pack does really well is the block design, and that's often the case with a lot of like Lucy's packs and ZOXT's packs, is the... Oh, I'm great at this game. But yeah, no, I think their items are always good, but they're not usually what carries it back. I think it's the fact that they can pull off this really clean sort of look with their block design that sort of carries a lot of their packs, and I think that's a good thing. a lot of pack creators sort of spend too much time on the armor and the tools and so on, and then the blocks, which you'll be spending a lot more of the time looking at, are kind of really generic. But I think this pack does the blocks really well because it fits the theme pretty perfectly, all things considered. They're detailed enough to be visually appealing, but they're also maintaining the simple aesthetic of the pack. But yeah, the block design I think is really nice in this pack. You can tell that that's where most of the effort went into. Why are you alive? I fireballed you sideways. I also really do like the sky on this pack. I know the sky's not a major thing, but like... Oh. Wi-Fi. Wonderful. Personally, I quite like the sky. I think it's a very vibrant sky, and I'm a big fan of more vibrant skies and skies that are less realistic and more... I can't talk. Wait. I'm a fan of skies like this. That's really all I have to say about the sky. It's a nice sky. I like how it looks. Also, I do think with this pack, the crosshair is interesting. Like, you don't really get many diamond-shaped crosshairs, and I think it looks nice. Like, personally, I wouldn't choose to use that, like, 9 times out of 10, but, like... Yeah, I personally wouldn't have this as my first choice of crosshair, but I think it looks nice, and it does fit the sort of vibe that the pack is going for. Okay, so as for what I think about this pack, I think it is just really nice and really clean. You can sort of see some more block design now that we're actually in the hub. There's the leaves. I'll show you the fancy graphics just so it looks nicer. I think they're just default leaves though, so it's fine. The grass is nice, you know, you get all the nice block designs. GUI, it's basic, but it's clean and it works, so it's fine. Swords and armor, again, basic, but they're clean and they work. So yeah. Overall, nice pack though, so on to the next one. Okay, so the third and final pack is Glorious 16X. This was by, I want to say, Mech. Yeah, this was by Mech for Vase a couple of years ago. It's pretty well known, and I've used this for a long time. I do really like this pack, especially this version with the short fronted swords and its Jade recolor. I think it just works really, really well. And there are just so many nice little things about it. So like the wool, it's a very commonly used wool. You see this everywhere. But there's a good reason for it, and it's just because it looks nice. I also quite like the design for the iron and gold. It's a standard shape, but that's fine. And the look of the pack is this like an orchestra ripoff. I like the swords and the tool designs a lot, and also the emeralds. Okay, I forgot about the emeralds. Emeralds and like diamonds and so on. All the sort of ore and the materials look really nice. You know, and the sword design, it works. It looks nice. You can sort of tell that there was a decent bit of thought gone into this. Hey, white buddy. Okay, so some other things I actually like about the pack. So the inventory design, again, is pretty simple. But I do like the diamond blocks and emerald blocks and so on. They're all really nice. I think it's a unique pattern. I can't think of anywhere else where I've seen it. They've also got some like HD elements in the pack. So they've got like HD diamond crosshairs. I do like the sort of blend between 16X and above 16X. Yeah, there are a lot of nice things about the pack. The block design is also pretty good. Here's the iron sword. Okay, so final verdict on the pack. It's nice. Yeah, that's it. But so I like it. I think the sword's really nice. The GUI is really nice. The sky I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's also quite nice at nighttime. The night sky is really nice. I'm not a major fan of the day. I'll show you the day sky really quickly. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the skies like this, but I do think the nighttime one works really well with this pack, so that's that. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed and got something out of me resurrecting a dead Bedwars trend. But yeah, hopefully I'll be kind of somewhat back to Bedwars YouTube now, especially if this one does remotely well, and I'll see you all in the next video. So join the Discord or something. Bye.